Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is going to be from April 1st through April 7th. This is the waxing second quarter half moon period that is sort of the build up to the full moon that we're going to have in Libra. So it's a really powerful time for preparation. Our lives should be injected with enthusiasm, action, and purpose, and we're driven to achieve, to get things done, and to get things finished. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this reading. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And before we do that, we're going to invite Spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides to this space to deliver the messages that Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs need to hear. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs from April 1st through April 7th. Messages for Pisces, Sun, woof, a tower moment. Ooh, some shakeups, huh, Pisces? From April 1st through April 7th. Messages for Pisces from April 1st through April 7th. Lots of nines here, Pisces. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at your overall energy. This is the 10 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, some of you might have lost financial stability or might be struggling with health issues. The 10 of Coins is also a card of bucking convention, leaving what people would consider it's my favorite reader, Gemstone, one of my favorite readers, Gemstone Tarot, who says this is my running away with the circus card. So some of you might have experienced financial loss. Some of you might be feeling drained emotionally and in your physical health as well. And some of you just might have this as a big fear of yours. For others of you, this could be a breakup of a family, a long-term relationship, or something that was once considered stable to or for you. Underneath that, you have the Page of Swords in reverse. This is a lack of communication. This is somebody who's just sort of swinging wildly, kind of might feel like they're drowning or flailing, or, you know, somebody who's reacting, kind of like a childish behavior. And it could also be something coming through messages through the internet. And it's often a card of spying. Okay, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. And then underneath there, you have the ultimate happiness, this Leo energy, this card of creativity, and happiness and co-creation. All right, so let's see how all of those energies work into the rest of this reading, Pisces. So you guys are coming out as the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, now this card is a card I don't like to see in reverse. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You might have that in your chart, or you just might be dealing, you might be exhibiting these qualities. And the Knight of Swords, when he's in the upright, is very has a very clear-cut direction, knows what he wants, is going to go for it, is a very action-oriented card and all about swift movements. It could be also making an offering, or you know, but it's a card of almost having blinders on, like I'm going to accomplish X, Y, and Z, and I'm going to do it quickly, and I'm going to do it accurately and precisely, etc. When this is in the reverse, it's kind of like this need to cut through confusion, or maybe you've lost your way. Maybe you're doing something, but you can't really figure out why you're doing it. You might have had, again, that tower moment that popped out in the pre-shuffle might be, you know, you might have had a total paradigm shift, and you might be feeling like, why am I doing this? You know, I've lost my way, or I've lost my purpose, or what I'm going towards. isn't clear any longer, or why I'm doing it. It doesn't feel authentic and it doesn't feel true. Again, you can apply this to work, you can apply this to an investment, you can apply this to a romantic situation, a love relationship, a soulmate relationship. In your surroundings, you guys have the Seven of Coins. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and this is all about investment, hard work, and patience. But you do need to know what it is you want to invest your time, your energy, and your love and your resources into, but you're very supported in doing that. Okay, but there is some sort of clarity that needs to come about first. Now, you're being blocked by the Nine of Pentacles. Now, if you guys have listened to me, you know this is one of my favorite cards. This is Venus and Virgo, and this is somebody who's self-sufficient. They're happy. They're in their own garden. They have all of the abundance. She's got this beautiful well. And remember, a wishing well is like her dreams have come true. She's been able to manifest everything that she could ever possibly desire. She's alone, but she's not lonely. So it may be that some of you are feeling a bit codependent, or somebody is depending on you and that's sort of holding you back, or that you really need to step into your power and really make your dreams come true. And I'm getting, and please don't take this the wrong way, Pisces, I'm getting a feeling of victimology. So really taking a look at seeing, where do you play the victim, or where within, if we find ourselves saying life isn't fair, bad things always happen to me, and that sort of thing. It's all about really taking a good hard look and seeing like how you can transmute that energy, and if you find yourself talking like that, how you can change that. Okay, I know some of you aren't going to like that or hearing that, but it's part of doing that inner work, and it's something that happens to even the best of us, okay, and to all of us. So it's just something that's come to the forefront in this reading. In your foundations, Pisces, you guys get the Ace of Cups, and this is your energy. Look at these two fish there. The Ace of Cups is, brand new beginnings. This is love. This is self-care. So there's a real need for you to have a fresh start, and for you to refill your cup and to find that emotional balance. And that's, Pisces, this is really very nice energy. Okay. In your recent past, you have the Two of Swords. This is a card of contemplation. This is a card of pulling back, not wanting to make a decision. Maybe you don't have all of the facts. And it could be why, the Knight of Swords is in reverse here. There's a lack of clarity. Okay, so the Two of Swords is all about the need to make a decision. You may have put off a decision that can no longer be put off. What's crowning you is beautiful is the Six of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And this is all about balance. This is all about giving and receiving. And Pisces, if this has to do with love, I want you to go back and take a look at how you look at love, how you receive love, how you give love. Okay, is it balanced? Are you over giving? Are you not giving enough? Are you receiving too much without, showing gratitude, or without, where is there a lack of balance? This could also be in finance, but this is coming in from above. So this is beautiful, because I really feel like part of this journey and this figuring out where you're going to invest your time, your energy, your love, and your resources in a very balanced way, in a partnership, or if you're on your own, how can you just make sure that the scales are balanced? This could also be charity work. Some of you might be engaged in charity. Some of you guys also might be receiving some sort of loan or some sort of gift from someone to help you guys through lean times if you've had an investment go south. Okay, in your future outcome position, we do have the Empress card, and the Empress is all about, she's Libra and Taurus energy. She's about Venus. Again, right now Venus is in Taurus, and then in April we'll be moving into Gemini and then retrograding in Gemini, and you might want to pay attention or look more into that and see how that is affecting you personally. The Empress card is all about manifesting. It's about creation. She's pregnant. Again, it's this beautiful imagery with the Nine of Coins and the Empress. There's a lot of abundance around you, okay? But there's some sort of clarity that's blocking you, and there's a real need for balance. So we want you, the Empress is a master manifester, whether that's in love or romance, finances, health, or your spirituality. So we really do want to turn that Empress card around, Pisces. All right. And, the Empress card can sometimes signify the other woman. She can also be about passion. So, like losing passion for a certain, for your job or your career, for your partner, or just for, maybe you need to sort of take some time out and figure out what is it that you want to accomplish for your highest good. So you don't feel like you're just wasting energy and resources wildly without any direction. So I'm really getting this energy, and you guys are represented also by the Hanged Man energy, which is about pulling back and getting a different perspective. So the Empress is doing just that as well. There's something that she wasn't able to manifest, or something that isn't coming to fruition. So it's about pivoting and rechanneling your focus and your passion. Additional messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs from April 1st through April 7th. This waxing moon period. Ooh, these cards are want to jump out. Okay, you get the garden and the gate. So there's lots of gardens here. Pisces, nature is going to be really important for you at this time. For a lot of you, this is talking about creating a fertile environment, creating that environment within and in your surroundings to to create, whether that's happiness, whether that's a family, whether that's, growth in a business. The garden and the gate is a beautiful card, and it's 30. It breaks down to a 3. So you do have, the master number 33 on the ground, and 33 is the master teacher number. And it's all about growth and expansion. And it's one of the most influential master numbers and power numbers, and it brings higher spiritual guidance to your world and aims at expansion of consciousness and enlightenment. And it's about unconditional service and sacrifice that are called for at this time. And the garden and the gate, you can see that this little girl, she's looking at where's the grass greener, but her within her own environment is she has enough, and it's very fertile. We see the birds singing, and she has the key. She can unlock that gate at any time. So Pisces, remember, you are the architect of your life. If you have the power to say no and to walk away whenever you want. Okay. All right. 7th chakra, 41, breaks down to a 5. About change, opening up your channels, balancing your energy to receive messages from spirit and from the divine, from your angels and your spirit guides. We have some hostilities. Okay, interesting. So, this could be somebody in your environment, or it could be you have to look at how you're reacting, because that Knight of Swords energy that you are sitting in at this moment, you might be hostile and you might not know exactly why. So taking a look at, sorry for the dog barking, he's actually on a different floor. But taking a look at, maybe why you're reacting the way you're reacting. You can't control what happens around you. Okay, you may not have been able to control whatever this 10 of Pentacles in reverse is, but you can control your reaction. Okay, and then you get your first chakra, Archangel Michael. And that root chakra, that base chakra, is all about your foundations, about your stability, and also all about your sense of belonging and your survival. So I do feel like some of you, that tower moment that we saw, bottom of the deck, drawer to value. I'm sorry, I just had to look. Everything's going to be all right, Pisces, but you do have to sort of reframe your focus. And I feel like you feel like your sense of survival has really kicked in. Has really kicked in. And there's something I want to read to you this is something that came up earlier in another reading I was doing. And it is, let me see if I can find it for you. Yeah, it's in this other oracle deck I was working with, and the card was selling out, right? You have the opportunity to act with either fear or love, and this is really how I'm feeling in this energy of this reading, with that Knight of Swords in reverse is sort of acting out of fear, and Spirit's asking you to act out of love instead of fear, and we're seeing that coming out with that hostilities card. This this is linked to the shadow aspect of the prostitute archetype. I know Pisces, some of you guys are just gonna not like this reading at all, but I have to tell you, and it's beautiful actually. When you connect to this archetype, you can examine your fears about survival, power, responsibility, and success. And that's what I'm feeling like this whole reading for you has to do with. It's a real sense of survival. Some of you may have lost your job. Some of you might be worried about your investments at this time with what's going on in the world around us. Okay, but on the light side, the prostitute archetype can lead you to freedom, self-expression, choice, and love. And that goes back to this garden in the gate. She has the key. The choice is hers. All right, Pisces. So I think this is a very powerful and beautiful reading because it's a reality, or it's an aha moment, okay, that's going to come from something seemingly that might seem negative but really isn't. All right, so let's go ahead and pull additional messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And we get spiritual career. Okay. Yep, so again, right now, focusing for some of you, getting through tough times and getting through this change and turning the Knight of Swords in the upright to be balanced communication, standing in your truth and your authenticity, and turning this Empress upright so that you can manifest what it is you want and need and desire. You know, that you're going to really rely on your spirituality, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, okay, in order to do so. And then you get environment, number 44. So another teach master number. 44 is, you know, here it's calling for you to take a look at your environment. See how your environment might be affecting you, and see how you might be affecting your environment. You know, are you in a healthy environment, or is it toxic for you? Okay, and I keep going back to that Knight of Swords. You know, he's sort of being lashing out, angry, bitter, even abusive, okay, verbally or mentally abusive. I'm not saying that that's you, Pisces. Maybe this is what you're experiencing, okay? So always feel free. But then also I feel like it's that internal environment. How are you talking to yourself? Because like I really feel this energy of somebody, you know, because of whatever this 10 of Pentacles, whether it's a fear or it's an actual loss of a job or breakup of stability or family, that you're being really mean to yourself without even realizing it. So really check that internal environment and see like, how are you talking to yourself? 44 is a master number that has to do with the material world, grounding, building through perseverance, and focusing on the task at hand. So some of us might have feel like we're sort of spiraling out of control, reacting, flailing, not focused, and there's a need for you to persevere and focus at this time, Pisces. Okay, this is a very sort of specific message for somebody who's dealing with loss. And might feel like they're just their energy is really, really scattered. And I don't want you to take it as me criticizing you, Pisces, because A, I know that Pisces is very sensitive. I'm a fellow water sign, but B, also because that's not what it's meant to be. You know, I do see that door to value and balance. Things are coming to balance out whatever this 10 of Pentacles in reverse is. Okay, and you might find it particularly grounding and helpful to take nature walks, or as the Japanese say, tree baths. Again, I apologize about the dog barking. We have positive expectations and clarity. So the eyes of beauty, the need for clarity. Clarity is coming. Clarity will come through balancing your chakras if you do energy work, through meditation, through prayer, setting your intentions, really focusing, going inward, doing that internal sort of scan, that body scan. And, you know, having positive expectations, focus on what it is you want, not your feared outcomes, okay? Focus on, you know, the positive outcomes, and you're going to turn this Empress energy right around. Things will get clear. You'll know exactly what steps you need to take. All right, Pisces, I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell, and most of all, I love you. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Have a beautiful day. Take care.